Hi, my name is Alif and I'm back. It's after so long I'm posting a YouTube video. It's because I told you guys, for those of you who follow me on Instagram and on YouTube, that I met with a very bad accident. So it's kind of a rebirth. Yeah, I was saved. That's all I can say about that. Next, if you don't know me and if you have never watched any of my videos, you should go and watch them because I love to post. Almost every video of mine I have said that, hey, I'll post more videos, I'll try to be more consistent. So I won't say that in this one because every time I've said that, I've not really worked that. And I don't want to do that because why not? And for those of you follow me on here, and it's been a while, I miss you guys. I miss you, really, really miss you. Yes. I hope you missed me too. And I hope this is mutual. Anyways, so nowadays I've started to do a lot of makeup. I really love this. Yes, it was not something I usually did in the past, but now I do almost every day. I love it so much. I'm perspiring right now and I cannot help because that I cannot turn on the fan and this room does not have an AC. So it's okay, I guess. Yeah, I still want to make this video work. How it's like to meet an accident. I don't want to make a video on that. I plan to make a video on that as though. If you really want to know how it feels like to have a rebirth and what things you see in yourself and how your mind shifts and how you think about things and how my perception changed about so many things in life, let me know. I'll make a different YouTube video for that, which is focused on that. But right now, I don't really want to talk about all of that. Rather than that, I want to talk about that how I'm befooled by motivation. So in my last video, I talked about that you're not lazy, you're somewhere else, and in that video I'm simply saying that hey, motivation is nothing. Motivation makes you lazy because you seek motivation, and when you don't get it, you don't work. And even if you get it, you just seek it, and it's just a feeling. It's not something physical. So in order to be consistent, you just start doing shit right now, and that's how you need to proceed, right? So I tried to do that, and yeah, it works. It actually works. And it's not like you're not gonna see the results in like 1 day or 5 days or 10 days. It's you just need to go blind and just put in the work. And eventually, gradually, you'll just see the work. So yeah, and also look at my makeup. Am I not shining? Yes. I did that today. I mean, it's not too much extra, it's basic. Yeah, it's basic actually. Also, I don't know if you know that I really love to improve on my British accent, and I really enjoy speaking like this. And I know that I'm messing up a lot of things in it, but I do want to improve. I want to see how it works. But next, so I started listening to some new people. I don't know, I don't want to recall because I almost forget things. So life is going okay. I mean, why not? And I want to talk about how I love being skinny. I love being super skinny. Yes, that's a bruise. Okay. So, recently I was thinking my body has not changed that much. Like, I have always stayed skinny since I was like an adolescent. And when I was a kid, I was a chubby kid, okay? And before starting on to that, I want to make sure that this topic is not me putting down or looking down on any other body type or demeaning any other body type. It's just me talking about my body type, and people who might relate or who want to like look at it, they might also relate to that. And I just want to talk about how I have experienced things being so skinny and people around me judging me and all of that. And I really want to talk about this. It's been so long I haven't like mentioned this. So, when I was a kid, I was chubby. Like, I was chubby kid. I wish I could show the picture, but I don't really have it. I do have it, but I don't want to show. Okay, so I was a chubby kid, okay? And second, as I was growing up, and then I became a teenager, and in this process, I became so skinny. And by skinny means I was skinny, yeah. And people used to call me all sorts of things. Like, not all people, of course, but like some relatives, they used to come and ask me, yeah. Of course, like, we all experience such kind of things in life, and it's okay because, you cannot make everybody understand your feelings, and not everybody is gonna understand. It's okay. So, they used to be like, hey, do you not eat food? Do you, like, not, like, eat something? Just stay a little chubby. That looks good. This does not look good. You're so skinny. You're so weak. Okay. When I was in school, people like I felt insecure, like, because everybody was like, I mean, being skinny made me feel so insecure because I was not insecure in the first place. The people around me, like in my school, in my neighborhood, they used to call like, hey, you're so skinny and this is not this and that. And that made me so insecure. But the first time in my life, I started thinking about, hey, I'm so skinny and about my body and stuff. And when you're a growing kid, you feel so many things, and there are just so many things going on around you, so many crushes and so many things. So it's okay to feel insecure, and also plus, and when so many people are literally bullying you for that, it's okay. And I felt that. And yeah. So I started to love winters because, in winters I can just cover up and nobody's gonna know if I'm skinny or not. But as I grew up, even in my college, when I entered my college, my first year of college, I felt so not right because I was again an insecure kid from my school, from my high school. I was insecure, and I was insecure my whole school life that, hey, I'm so skinny and this is not right, and that other people are so pretty, and people who are not skinny are pretty, and you're skinny or not pretty. But like, yeah, so that was it. And I was not like that kind of an insecure that I cannot go on the stage and give a speech and I just cannot sing in my choir. I always did that. I used to go to the choir, I used to sing, I used to read in my class, I used to be bold enough to read and go on stage and give a speech. And in my school, I got rid of my stage fear. So I really was not like, hey, I don't want anybody to see me. So it was not like that, but it was something else. So it was a little less when I was in my high school, but then it grew again. But then in college, again, people were like, hey, you're skinny. But the thing is that in my college, I have transformed. Not in my body. I'm still skinny. I did go to gym, but my intention for going to gym was wrong. My mother, like, in the beginning, she was like, you should eat more and stuff. But oh my god, just can you like give me a second? Yeah, a big forehead. Okay, so yeah, and I never let my hair the way it's supposed to be. This is curly hair. I hope you can see. Yeah, I always combed and brushed them because that's how it's pretty. If it's straight, it's pretty. But that's another day, another topic. So yeah, I was like insecure, and people were like, okay, okay, okay. And then I felt one day. It didn't happen one day actually. It started when I started listening to a certain people, like certain music, certain artists, and certain kind of vibes in art. I started consuming so much art when I was in my 12th grade, and after that, I transformed a lot actually. Art helped me so much to understand who I am, and I have not yet understood who I am. I will never understand who I am actually. I might understand some parts of me, but I'll always try and look forward to understand who I really am. And I'll never completely understand me because I think In life, you are just so complicated, each one of us. We cannot always understand who we are, and which is okay, because that's how it is. That's how I remain curious about myself and things I want to do. Like I was talking about my makeup, like I never did so much makeup every day, and now I am doing, because I really like that. And it's not like I cannot go barefaced or without any makeup. I still can do that, but it's just because I love how it feels to do makeup and how to stay with it, and how to look in the mirror and you're like, whoa, that's different. But and also, yeah, and there are a lot of things actually that I want to talk about, but I think this video is enough. And so yeah, the most important part, I'm sorry, is so when I was in college and I started posting on social media, and it was only in college when I started posting. I used to post my covers when I was in school, but that was a YouTube channel that was hidden from so many people. But now it has 20k followers and I'm growing, and I'm really happy for that, because I continued that in my college. At the end of my first college year, I realized I should open an Instagram. Some friends asked me to do that. Thank you so much if you're watching this. And then I opened an Instagram and I started posting these cover songs, and I started posting pictures of me. I started putting eyeliners and stuff, and it felt really good. And that was kind of a changing point in my life. I started posting myself, started being out there. And the most important thing, I began to accept myself and love my body and love my soul. Like, I was not another insecure kid, and it gave me so much confidence. I built confidence, and I started styling and doing like my hair a different way or something. It felt really close and personal, and I really, really loved that. And since then, I'm on my way. I'm so grateful that it happened to me, and I hope it happens to you as well. But the only thing you need to do in order for that to happen is to not listen. I stopped listening. Even if you are supposed to listen, just listen and just let it out. Don't follow. Listen, but don't follow. Follow yourself. Follow for yourself. In the next video, I might talk about my accident and how my perspective has changed on life and stuff. But please, let me know if you want me to create a video for that. Thank you so much for watching this video. I love you all so much. I'll see you in another video.